Urdhva Hastasana. Stand on your mat, join your feet, stand tall in Tadasana, and raise your arms up over your head. Reach your arms as much as you can with your palms facing each other. The legs go backwards, the middle buttocks forwards, the frontal floating ribs in, and you reach. Then slowly lower your arms and stand erect.
Prasarita Padottanasana. Wide angle foot posture. For this pose, we're going to take a variation of the traditional Prasarita Padottanasana. So you need a chair and a bolster. It doesn't have to be a yoga chair, but if you do have one, that would be fine. So you're going to take the chair and the bolster, and you're going to thread the bolster through the back of the chair so that one edge of the bolster is even with the seat. And then widen your legs 4.5 to 5 feet wide, placing your heels on the outer long edge of the mat so that you know that your legs are in a line, that they're level. Parallel both feet and take the time to make the outer edges of your feet parallel with the outer edges of your mat. And then pull that bolster in and chair in. You're taking your top chest to the bolster. Turn your head to either side and reach for your outer ear. Once you've placed your head, you'll find that your upper back has twisted. So I want you to levelize your upper back. And then rest your hands on the front bar of the chair, or you can simply hang them down. You can even reach around the chair and rest them on the back bar of the chair, whichever feels best for you. Adjust yourself so that your hips, sitting bones, are directly in line with your heels. And remember, it's the top chest, it's above the breast tissue that's resting on the bolster. So you're not resting your chest, you're not resting your lower ribs, just the very, very top chest, right at your sternum. Allow your head to become heavy. Arms to become heavy, so that you hold no tension in this area, but you simply allow yourself to soften. Let your shoulders drop towards the floor. And allow your head to become heavier and heavier as you stay. Now very slowly take your hands to the chair seat. And without disturbing yourself too much, I want you to turn your head to the opposite side, reaching for the opposite outer ear. And then levelizing your upper back and chest, returning your hands to wherever they felt most comfortable, and then letting go once more. So when you move in this pose, you try to disturb yourself as little as possible so that you can maintain that inner focus, maintain that letting go. And as you settle into this second side, allow your top chest, head, neck, and shoulders and arms to become heavier and heavier as you stay. Turn your awareness, your attention inside. Let go of the outside world. Those of you who suffer from sore necks may find this pose to bring you relief. As each turn of the head provides a gentle stretch to the muscles that run along both sides of the neck that connect into the shoulders. So allow yourself to become heavy here and allow that stretch and soften those areas as you stay. And then very slowly take your hands to the chair seat. Press yourself halfway up so that your arms become straight. Walk your feet, heel toe your feet together. Stand with your feet together in Tadasana and go inside.
Supported Chaturanga Dandasana. For this pose, you need a bolster, a belt, and a sticky mat. If you don't like your face on a sticky mat, you could smooth out a blanket for underneath your face, but just make sure it doesn't have any height to it. Now take the belt and stand in front of the bolster on your sticky mat and tighten the belt around your upper shins. Make sure the buckle is between your shin bones and kneel down on the sticky mat. Take your knees about 10 inches or so behind the bolster so that you could place your pubic bone on the top edge of the bolster. Your pubic bone is closer to the edge of your feet than away. Now, lay yourself down and reach the outer side of your left ear to the sticky mat. Turn your torso even to get your ear there, and then place your ear on the floor. And once your ear is there, untwist your spine. Let yourself rest. Let your belly go. Allow the bolster to go in to your lower abdomen. Soften your lower abdomen completely. Let yourself go entirely. Now, this pose looks really soft and really simple. It's strong on the neck. I have to be honest with you. This is a strong pose for the neck. So be gentle with yourself. If all you could do is turn your head in such a manner that you're resting on your cheekbone more than your outer ear, then that's all you can do. If you practice this pose, there will come a time when you can rest on your outer ear. When I started this pose, my neck was very stiff. Even after many, many years of yoga. First time I did this pose, I was like, wow, this is a strong rotation of the head. And through practicing this pose, my neck has gained leaps and bounds in the direction of flexibility. So let your head go here. Let your shoulders be pulled toward the floor by gravity. Let your abdomen be pulled toward the floor by gravity. Release your hands. Let go as much as you possibly can. Totally release. Completely soften your legs, your upper torso, relax. Bring your awareness to your breath and watch the way your body breathes when you're resting on your chest like this. There's a really good possibility that you will notice more movement in your back ribs. Study that. Follow it. If you feel your belly pressing into the bolster from your respiration, notice that. If you feel your chest expanding into the floor from breathing, notice that. Breathing happens in 360 degrees. We don't just breathe in our front body. And when you're in a pose such as this, it really gives you an opportunity to study the way you breathe. Because each one of us breathes slightly differently. You know, you can't really read a recipe in a science book because each one of us is unique. And some of us have stronger diaphragms, and some of us have stronger intercostal muscles. Some of us have a postural restriction when the shoulders leave the back body and start rolling around the side body, invading the front body. Now take your hands very slowly back, as if you're in the chaturanga position. Push yourself up enough so you can look straight down, and then come into upward dog. Leave your pubic bone on the bolster. Press your arms straight, your shoulders chase your elbows and your wrists, and then straighten your knees. Extend your neck as long as you can. Look straight ahead. Keep your head level. Stretch your legs fully. Keep your pubic bone on the bolster. Your wrists are directly underneath your back shoulder. Press your arms and go back. Extend your neck. Lift your chest. Every inhalation, you reach your hands toward the floor. Every exhalation, you reach your neck toward the ceiling. Now very slowly begin to bend your elbows, and this time you have to turn so that you're trying to put the outer edge of your right ear on the ground. Look at that. Yes. Good. Then counter-rotate your ribs, and then take your hands and rest. So you rotate the whole rib cage and everything to get that outer edge of your ear down, and then you counter-rotate. And then you really feel your neck, and you get in touch with just how stiff it is. Because you're taking the head and turning it one way, and you're taking your thoracic cavity, your upper body, and you counter-rotate it to find neutral again. Most of us, when we're turning our head in twists, our rib cage is turned the same direction. And here, you're turning your rib cage in the opposite direction. Now, we do teach some twists where the rib cage goes one way and the head counter-rotates. Those are great twists. Those come from Krishnamacharya, the teacher of my two teachers. Let yourself go. Let yourself be supported here. This variation of Chaturanga Dandasana is so immensely therapeutic for the spine, for all your internal organs, for your reproductive system, particularly in your spine, your neck. It also affects your brain. Let yourself go. Watch yourself breathe. Watch your body breathe, I should say. Because you are nothing you can observe. You are the observer. So you can't really watch yourself. You could watch your body. You can watch your mind think. You can watch your emotions. You can watch your sensations in your body. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, touch. All your senses. You could watch your senses. But you are the observer. The who that you are is watching everything. And yoga gives us the opportunity to turn our identification with that observer instead of with the body, with the mind, with the emotions. We're taught as we're growing up that we are our thoughts, that we are our emotions, we are this body, and we're not. We're just not. We are that energy that watches all things. And that energy is the same energy in the people that are in your life. So the truth of the matter is that we really are all one being. We're individuated through our incarnation. But the truth of the matter is, we are all one. And this is a rare incarnation, this time that we have on earth. And it goes by so quick. After we pass through death's door, we look back and it lasted the blink of an eye. All those things that have happened to us through, if we're blessed, the 100 years that we live here. Krishnamacharya lived to be 100. And if you practice yoga, I mean, he did start before he was 20 years old. And he practiced deeply for his entire life. He was one of the last living sages. He stopped his heart in a hospital. Now very slowly slide your hands back. So you see why it's named? Look at Chaturanga, then look down. And then press yourself up into upward dog. And draw the shoulders back. And make the neck long. And straighten your knees completely. Press with your hands to lift your neck. But don't take your pubic bone off the bolster. That's it. Stay there. Receive this pose. Now, reset. Pull it forward. Get firmer on the bolster with your pubic bone. Straighten your knees. One last inhalation, lift up, and then exhale, start coming out, bend your knees to the floor. Come into standing forward bend and take the belt off your legs. And then kneel on the floor and sit on your feet, placing your hands on your thighs. Let yourself soften. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. So for this pose you need a chair and a mat. Face the chair towards you, place your hands on the seat, and come into upward facing dog. You press your arms down toward the floor to make your neck as long as you possibly can. Straighten your knees, lift your chest any amount. You keep pushing your hands down onto the chair seat to lift your chest up higher and higher. Gaze straight ahead. Straighten your knees any amount and then come back and stand Samastitihi. Dvipada Viparita Dandasana. For this pose, you need a sticky mat, a chair, and a wall. Quarter fold the sticky mat and place it on the seat with the chair facing you. Step through the chair and slide as much as you can to the back of the chair. Place your feet on the wall. Then slide through the chair again. Try to catch your sacrum with the back edge of the chair, the back edge of the seat. Once you do that, slide your arms in between the front legs and grab the back legs of the chair. Once you have your arms set, once you have your chest set in the right place on the chair seat, then very slowly walk your feet up the wall and stretch your legs so that your heels are wedged between the wall and the floor. Straighten your legs entirely. Work your legs continuously. The head is relaxed. The arms are aware. You're not pulling them to the extent that your elbows bend. You keep your arms straight, but they are aware. And the edge of the seat is cutting you just at the very bottom tip of the shoulder blades. Keep working and pressing your legs. Your legs stay strong. Now bend your knees. Pull your arms out from underneath the chair. Press your elbows on the chair seat. Lift yourself up, chest first, head last, and sit back on the seat, finding a neutral position. Place your elbows on the back of the chair seat and rest. Setubandha Sarvangasana. For this pose, you need a sticky mat, 2 blocks, a wall, and a belt. Place 1 block against the wall, and then carefully put your belt together. Make sure it's not twisted and there are no wrinkles in your belt. Please place the belt over your feet and tighten the belt right at the bottom of the metatarsals, your toe bones. Lay on your back, making sure you can reach the second block. Test to see how far you are from the wall. Place your feet on top of the block next to the wall, and then place your feet on your sticky mat. Lift your pelvis up high enough to get that second block underneath your sacrum. Place your shoulders firmly on the floor and straighten your legs. If you're too far from the wall and your feet don't touch the wall firmly, then you have to move a little closer. If you're too close to the wall and you can't straighten your legs, then you need to move the block a little bit further away from the wall. It might just be a little bit. It could be 1 inch. But make sure you're the right distance so the legs get completely straight at the knee and the feet are firm at the wall. So the legs stay strong in this pose. The chest stays lifted and the arms and the neck soften completely. Now, as you stay in the pose and rest and relax, your breath gets longer and slower. Allow that to happen. Keep your legs strong. Keep your chest lifted. But the face is soft and receptive. The arms are soft and receptive. The shoulders are firm on the sticky mat. Soften your tongue. Soften your lips. Soften your cheeks and the skin on your forehead, your brow, and your temples. Let yourself relax. Allow yourself to soften completely. Now to come out, put your feet on the floor. push your feet down to lift the block up and take the block out from underneath your pelvis. Separate your feet and let your knees rest together. You could interlace your fingers over each other with your hands on your belly, or your hands can be palms face up with your arms extended away from your sides. Just rest there. Now very slowly, be careful of the block. Roll onto your side. Continue rolling in the direction you're facing. Sit between your heels. Come to a neutral position and stay soft.
Salamba Sarvangasana in the chair. So for this pose, you're going to need a chair, a sticky mat, a bolster, and a blanket. I want you to start by taking the sticky mat and folding it in half, and then in half again, and place that sticky mat on the chair seat. Then you're going to take a blanket, and you're going to place that on top of the sticky mat, and this is for comfort. So the sticky mat will keep you in the chair, and the blanket's there for comfort. And then you're going to take the bolster and place it underneath the chair seat. Sit on the chair and swing your legs over the back bar. Now this is the most important part of getting into this pose. You have to walk your buttocks through the opening of the back of the chair and lie your entire back on the chair seat. This will help to keep the chair from tipping over. Arc your chest and waterfall your chest over the chair seat, slowly sliding yourself down until your shoulders touch the bolster. You have to tuck your chin to be able to do this and place the back of your head on the floor. You can grab the bolster with your hands and carefully adjust it so that it's fully supporting your shoulders. Your sacrum rests on the edge of the chair seat. And then I want you to extend your legs straight and have them touching the back bar. This variation of shoulder stand is so supportive and so potent because it allows you to stay in the pose with an open chest, and it allows you to stay for time. So be sure that you're being held at your sacrum and not that the chair is hitting you in your lower back or your lumbar. That's to be avoided. Take your arms into cactus pose so that your arms are bent at 90 degrees, your backs of your hands rest on the floor, and your palms face up. Charge your legs so that they're working, and make one leg from two. So though it's a supported variation of shoulder stand, that doesn't mean that it's void of effort. The legs are strong and they're working. And the more you work your legs, the less you'll feel the backs of your knees on that back bar, which can become irritating. Allow your legs to remain strong so that there's a lightness that's created on that back bar. Reach through the mounds of your big toes, starting all the way from your inner groins extending your inner leg through your knees, your ankles, your inner heels, and the mounds of your big toes. Allow your face to stay neutral in Shavasana face, softening your cheeks, your eyes, the space between your brow, your temple skin. Let both sides of your throat remain soft. And avoid pressing your lower jaw forward. Instead, allow your bottom teeth to separate from your top teeth. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth and turn your attention inside. And now very slowly, bend your knees and put your feet on the back bar of the chair, and then take your feet to the chair seat. Hold on to the chair and slowly slide out so that your shoulders come out first and your pelvis, your sacrum, lower back land on that bolster and your calves land on the chair seat. And then press the chair seat away so that it holds you in the backs of your knees, your calves. And there's a big angle that's created between your thighs and your belly. This is known as Tadika Mudra, or the pooling of the belly, or the creation of a lake in the belly, where you can almost feel a hollowness or an emptiness come to the belly area. But it's comforting, soothing. Let yourself remain here as if you are taking your Shavasana. And if you find your mind wandering, bring your awareness back to the present moment by turning your attention to your breath. Bring your awareness in, allowing the outside world to remain just that, outside of you. Embrace your inner world. And take this moment to be there fully. Now very slowly bend your elbows and take your hands to your ribs. Rest your hands on your torso, bringing peace and a comforting embrace. And then slowly bend both knees into your chest. Roll to your right side. Come all the way off that bolster and rest on your side. And then turn down to come up. Take a simple cross-legged seat. Rest your palms on your thighs and go in.
Now it's time for Shavasana. So, take a blanket and fold it in half. Have the rounded edge toward you. And then Carefully lay yourself down. Have the blanket all the way to your shoulders so it supports your neck. From there, with your feet on the floor, put your hands on your upper buttocks and tuck your tailbone down so your pelvis is more flat. And then together, extend your legs and straighten them. From there, let your feet roll out to the side. Turn your arms out. Turn your palms up with the thumb side of your hand heavier than the pinky side of your hand to open the side chest and the shoulders. Now, allow yourself to settle. The settling part of Shavasana is really the most important thing. First, you set the pose as you did, and now your mind turns to settling. Allow all your weight to be supported by the floor. Let yourself relax completely. And you can observe the settling. You can encourage relaxation of your torso, your limbs, your arms and your legs, your neck. And then turn your awareness to your face and soften your lips, your cheeks, the corners of your nose. Your lips are touching, but they're very gently touching. Relax your forehead. Soften your brow. Keep your mind focused on this relaxation process. Let go everywhere. Let go completely. Now, very slowly, bend your elbows and place your hands someplace on your torso that gives you a sense of peace. Bend your left knee. Roll to your right side and rest there for a moment. Let your belly go. Let yourself relax. Slowly turn down to push yourself up with the strength of your arms. Cross your legs. Sit in the center of your being. Bow your head, giving thanks for this practice. Thank you. Namaskar.